What is going on, everyone? Badger here. Sure to like and sub, and let's get into this. GTA 6, something I think many think we would never see. Uh, Apparently, it is still on track. Last we heard at the beginning of November, still on track to release in 2025. And of course, the big switch up, the big rub is one, they've lost two of their key components. We'll talk about that in a little bit. And I guess what everyone is wondering is, will it be woke? First, the switch to a male and female. I guess you can switch, but they have the female lead here, the Latina, very spicy. They're like a Bonnie and Clyde type. She's the lead, and everyone's asking, will it be woke? Well, there's been some bombshell reporting released here. Endymion teaming up with That Park Place, with the writer over there, to tag team it from two different angles, phrasing, about just how bad the DEI requirements are over there at Rockstar. Again, we've talked about this. There is no gaming studio untouched by this, even before all the grifting and consulting, Sweet Baby Inc., outside consultancies. These studios were getting their internal like DEI officers up and running, and that has what has happened with Rockstar. So we've got Endymion here, starting us out saying the unconscious bias thing is a part of the scoop, because whenever people claim the white devs specifically are not being targeted or forced to comply to the beliefs or whims of others, it's simply not true. White developers are absolutely getting strangled by this industry to comply to these insane demands. And this all comes from the fact that, of course, they have a DEI awareness program by Stacey A. Gordon, and she does call it the unconscious bias. This is about the internalized racism that you get called. If you're white, you have racism whether you like it or not, and not enough to be racist. You have to be actively like pro. Basically, it's a bunch of if you don't have white guilt before, you will have white guilt if you do their training program correctly. And this is what they're making the devs of Rockstar go through. You can see here Endymion saying this unconscious bias, by the way, it's not just some random thing, but what Francesco, this is the other person from That Park Place, was able to discover was that it was actually a mandatory course that was pushed onto employees of Rockstar. Which ones, you may be asking? Of course, it's the white ones, and I would guess specifically the white males. Based on what Francesco found out, that the 60 employees forced to take this unconscious bias course in order to gain a certificate, 58 of them were white people. The other two of the 60 were of Asian descent, and as we found out, according to their grotesque standards, Asian is white adjacent, so just the same as a white person. Thanks for that. Jewish people too, they consider you just another white person. Right now, as it stands, Rockstar is completely infected with woke pandering DEI initiatives that have ran through a whole swath of white employees, almost exclusively into admitting, submitting, and then receiving a certificate to confirm their own unconscious racist bias, according to the woke grifters who are infesting Rockstar and every single studio. I must stress that. Can't stress it enough. Every single studio at this point, with very few exception. I will look over at the Sabers with the Matthew Karches or the Thomas Mahlers, but most of the mainline from Rockstar to Rocksteady have these DEI requirements and internal officers that force compliance. And sometimes it's the devs themselves, like over in Avow with Matt Hansen. You can see here is the grotesque. You want to talk about grifting. The problem is they might actually believe this shit. This is what people basically have to go through to get your certificates, which allow you to continue to work. Let's see, 1% bias in favor of men applied over 20 years. Yes. Bias in favor of men, yes. And you get the idea. This is essentially indoctrination material that even if you pretend to go along, you're still assimilating it. It's still in your head. It's still in there. Ironically, creating possibly an unconscious bias. And then just going over here to That Park Place for the other end, another big concern, aside from the fact that we see now the type of requirements on the people actually working on it, is who's left. And Dan Hauser leaving in 2020, and we just got another writer, Michael Unsworth, leaving 2023 that we found out. Not good. not good, especially when you see that they were bigger veterans behind some of the best moments in the past game. So I don't know. Look, I've been playing GTA 5 for going on 14 years now. I got no problem paying. Look, I'm real rich over there. I got all the cars and vehicles. It's real fun. I got a feeling that while it may look real pretty and yeah, I mean, there'll be plenty of booba over here in Vice City and all that. It might be something that we are completely ignoring all of the story of it and just doing it for the gameplay elements, because I don't know if they could even do a classical GTA type of humor with these type of requirements. And for sure, the traditional people playing GTA for any amount of time are not going to be cool if you make the game
for a modern gaming audience.
Not at all. Oh, no. Anyway, let me think. Let me know what you think about this. What do you think about this? You think it's gonna be woke? Did you notice the changes already made to GTA Online and the world, and some of the NPCs they switched different parts of Hollywood, or excuse me, Los Santos? Anyway, you get the idea. Let me know what you think. Make sure to like, share, and sub. If you have done that, thank you. If you're gonna do that, thank you. And
well, bye.